It's all about the 18s in this first leg of the night. Bullseye.
61.
Very
Requires
close.
76.
If Parry can hit this, he can establish early confidence on the doubles.
Game
That's
shot in the
exactly
first
what he
leg,
needed.
Parry.
He can outscore people. Everybody knows that about Parry. Of the 2 darts he needs now. Double 10.
40. Jemaya requires 103.
Jemaya is averaging in this game at this early stage what he's been doing all week. So is Kurt, funnily enough. Double 16. And
Game
boy, did he
shot in the
need
second
that.
leg, Jemaya Vandenhir.
First leg on a Saturday night in Portsmouth. It's his now, and it's
Third
game
leg
on.
is Jemaya to throw first. Game on.
But stagecraft and presence is something, based on his ability, that he's going to have to cultivate over the years.
180.
Time he has.
Kurt, you got 126.
But in this leg, maybe not. Double 12.
Game shot in the fourth
Welcome
leg,
to the
Kurt
world
Parry.
of Kurt Parry. When he plays well, he can do anything. Can we see some flair? No, he's drifted left twice,
31.
and that has been his
Jemaya
miss
requires
this week.
16. Game shot in the fifth leg,
That's
Jemaya
not missed.
Vandenhir.
Vandenhir, if he wins both of his group games, it's pretty simple. He will be going to the semi-finals. Parry on doubles is 2 from 5.
64. Kurt, you require
A
64.
lot of the misses have been just a 1 darter double for the leg.
Game shot in the sixth
Doesn't
leg,
need more
Kurt
than one this
Parry.
time. It's the distance we are going to. That Jemaya Vandenhir eats pressure for breakfast.
140.
This
Jemaya
is not
requires
a normal
76.
situation. This is his first Saturday night, and he's on 76 after 9 to win the match. That
Game
match
shot
is
and
his.
the match, Jemaya Vandenhir.
He finds his own 12 darter and keeps his perfect record against Kurt Parry this week very much intact.
Requires
What a
72.
moment. Showing some real bottle and quality. Something he's going to have to demonstrate quite a lot again this evening.
Why, oh why, did he just do that?
No score. Shane, you require
He
86.
should know better on dart 2 and dart 3.
Yes, 18 scored. Game shot in the first
Well, there you
leg,
have a lot of
Shane
treble
Mcgherk.
hunting. Mcgherk gets it right by virtue of Campbell maybe getting a little greedy.
Second leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
You've got 72 and you've got a single 16. Why go to the treble?
He could have a very busy time, because then he'd be invited into the ADC Global Championship around Christmas time. £60,000 on the line.
180.
We know he'll have an invite to Lakeside as the defending champion. Could be a very good Christmas.
100. Scott,
Could
you
be a
require
very
81.
good year for either of these gentlemen. If tonight cooperates, could be 2 weekly titles in the same season.
Game
as
shot in
Campbell
third
finds
leg,
an
Scott
11
Campbell.
darter. Realising how well he played, now put pressure on him to do it again.
I think maybe what I got from that was he expects a little bit more from
Scott, you require
himself,
24.
which may be sliding into that mentality of seeking perfection.
Campbell thought that was good. The guide is good. Can he use it?
Game shot
Absolutely
in the fourth leg, Scott
perfect.
Campbell.
25 darts for 2 legs to take a 3-1 lead. He knows
Fifth
just
leg,
as
it's
well
Shane
as
to throw
anybody
first.
that
Game on.
Saturdays are different. Throwing it so hard that the tungsten said, "I will do as you say, master."
96. Scott, you require 127.
This could be a very painful start to the night for Shane Mcgherk.
It's Mcgherk against Scotland in this group. Double 8. Campbell starts with a big win. So when he plays in game number 4 against his fellow Scot, David Sharp, he doesn't even need to win that game anymore. 5th 174 of the week right there. He's been a master at doing that.
134, card required 95.
He's got plenty of time here. 2 visits to make it 1-1. Doesn't have to go double 19. I like this play. He likes the result.
Second leg, Carl Wilson.
Looking at 95 like a 3-darter in that spot is absolute genius. Pulled it left again.
No score. Kurt required 30.
Interesting. More missed opportunities there for Wilson. And one of the things I was thinking when we saw Wilson approach the hockey there was nervous energy.
Double Goldilocks in this leg. And finally, Parry finds the right bed. It's going to be Wilson who's up against it in the final game of this group if he loses this leg. But this guy's made of such tough stuff. This is to qualify. That was so close to nestling in that 57.
94, card required 80.
This game of fine margins. It is being seen here tonight. Tops.
Game shot in the 6th leg.
Monstrous. But Parry has got double 8 again. This is to stay in the week. Double 2.
12.
Knocked on 3 doors
Card
and nobody was home.
34.
I don't think I've ever seen Kurt Parry that mad. Somebody's annoyed
39.
him. That's why he's taking a sip of
Kurt,
water
you
and maybe a big
4.
deep breath. This is still to stay in Group 1. To become the biggest Jemai Vandenhir fan in the place.
And the match, Kurt Parry.
He's still alive. He knows a thing or two about tight situations on a Saturday night.
And they're confident he's going to get further.
How much further? Ball.
105.
Weight of dart was
Got you for
perfect.
130.
Campbell needs the same. That micro step to his right. I'm not even sure that step needed to be found.
Game
but he
shot
finds the
second leg,
130 on the
Scott
ball.
Campbell.
The equaliser is his. It's still a very decent number that he's on right now after 3 legs. Can't be bothered to wave, just get someone to do it for you.
100.
And that was a signal maybe for the next 180 in this match, and Sharp seems to have woken up.
$30. David, you acquired 12.
This game really is the poster child for the week that we've had.
Game
Very up and down from both players. 127 will be the biggest one of the night. That was from Campbell in his first match. To take the lead with a break, it's double 16.
36. Scott, you acquire 40.
Just feels that Razor is a little vulnerable here and susceptible to his captain.
Game
That
shot
double
the 5th
10 has
leg,
been
Scott
such an
Campbell.
ally at times on this stage. It's a somewhat fortunate hold because he could have easily been broken.
David to throw first. Game on.
This is to stay in this match. Double top. Doesn't have to move too much.
34. Scott, you require 112.
Campbell's through to the semi-finals. But if he hits this, he'll be through as group winner.
Dream shot, this 112. 2 darts at the treble you've been throwing at the whole game. Take your pick.
Game shot.
He takes his pick.
Scott Campbell.
And Scott Campbell has bossed Group 2, winning both of his games. And that is good news for him. The sands would be running out in the top half.
100. Card require 90.
He might get a shot at the bull again. It's better than that.
Game
he loves that checkout.
Carl Wilson.
He's got time here to put himself a leg away. A leg away from the match, a leg away from the semi-finals. A leg away from topping the group and having the throw in the semi-finals. Said earlier, it's all gain. It's all positive.
Game shot
Continues to be the case.
Vandenhir.
This is where the comeback has got to be good
96.
and continuous.
Card require 44.
Good scoring in this first leg of the comeback. It needs an end product.
Game
and that is what that is.
Carl Wilson.
1 down. 2 to go for Carl Wilson for the ultimate turnaround.
3 from 7 so far. 4 out of anything will do. He
60.
nearly hit double 11. That's probably why his
127.
second effort for the match was so low. What a save this would be. Double 8.
111.
That could have been heroic.
Jamai requires 16.
And that same double could send him packing. And that's what it does.
Jamai Vandenhir.
Carl Wilson's first game against Jamai Vandenhir this week has sent him out of week number 4.
David, you require 110.
Sharp is going to need to hit this. Mcgherk will not miss double 4 again. That's the feeling.
$86.
We're about to find out.
Shane, you require 8.
This is for a break of throw. And he doesn't miss double 4 again.
Mcgherk.
Champions of his note love repetition. Any thought of taking that out? He's got this game right in the palm of his hand right now. That's how he's feeling.
And that's the experience, and that's essentially what he was talking about, where he said, I feel like I don't have to prove
60.
anything.
Shane,
Doesn't
you
need to do
24.
it in that shot. Knows he's in control. Doesn't matter when he wins it. Just get it won. You tend to find people chase things down because they look at the average. They want that average. Shane Mcgherk just wants to win. And he's a leg away from getting it.
What's he going to get? And another visit. I think that's a risky play. What if he gets a bullseye and leaves 15?
140. Shane, you got 20.
Is that the last visit of his week? Is Shane progressing? Of course he is.
Shane Mcgherk.
After a scare earlier on, Shane Mcgherk found himself in a fortunate shootout with David Sharp, who wasn't up to the task this time. It has been an impressive debut for the Scot. But it's now knockout darts, and this is usually where Shane Mcgherk thrives.
177.
You used the word step up in regards to describing Vandenhir, a step up from what we've seen so far, going to the semi-final against the WDF World Champion Shane Mcgherk.
100.
But step up is what Shane needs to do. He's had a few moments tonight, but yet to find his best, and this is a step up from Shane Mcgherk. It's perfect. He could start this semi-final with absolute perfection.
We have never had a perfect leg on a Saturday night. Is it changing? Oh.
Yeah.
That's how close it was.
120.
It's an amazing start. But had he got a slightly kind of deflection, it could have been history for Mcgherk.
180.
And now he's got to hit double 12 just to win the leg. Double 3.
21.
This young man just doesn't know about giving in. Oh, not that. That's painful.
3.
Maybe he threw it a little bit quick. What a dramatic first leg of the contest. He's got to do it a different way.
82.
Things are getting very tight. The walls are closing in. And the man on the lever is Shane.
Game starting the third leg. Shane Mcgherk. You require 96.
And might be just making another final. Match start.
88.
He's left that trusty double 4. It's now or never for Vandenhir. He gave that every chance, threw it so well.
130. Shane Mcgherk 8.
But that might be his parting shot from week 4. And it's double 4. Shane is just too good. He lost his first game tonight, but since then, he's figured it out. And Mcgherk is into a second consecutive weekly final.
Scott,
that's worked out well. You missed 9 darts at double to take the first leg. Can he take out a ton plus finish to make it all better? The answer is no.
94.
Parry's at the top of the board
24.
for 2-0.
Game starting the
no
second
hesitation.
Leg.
His doubles numbers are improving.
Kurt, you require 83.
We had our first 4-0 in the last match. Double 16.
51.
They are his first
Scott,
misses
98.
at the outer ring in this match, costing him a 3-0 scoreline.
Going deliberate, trying to make sure of things here is Scott Campbell. He's going to get a dart.
86.
It was right in the middle of that treble 18. That was a beautiful dart. But it's another miss. It's another hit for Kurt Parry.
75. Kurt, you require 24.
Where he missed 9 darts at a double. Double 6.
12.
He's missed 3 now. And 7 in this game. He's just got to channel his thoughts well here.
He's had 3 visits from 112. Sometimes you can have a little bit too much time.
80. Kurt, you require 12.
As the second hand ticks. It's going to be double 3. And with Campbell on a finish, there is no pressure on this.
Game shot.
What pressure!
Kurt Parry.
He did it earlier on in the night when he needed double 2 to survive. Because you and I both know, Matt, we take care of our affairs quite privately. We don't know how much the money would mean to these players. You can assume that it would mean more to Kurt.
60. Shane, you require 36.
But Shane has started buoyantly. How does he finish?
Game shot in the first
very,
leg.
very
Shane
well.
Mcgherk.
And just like his semi-final, He starts with a 5-visit leg. Double top there was way too high and way too low. Looks rather flustered by that one.
Almost thrown like you were searching, like you was finding something, like when you first start having your practice starts at the start of the day, but it doesn't lag. There's no continuation into the next visit. First start, that's going to settle him down into this final game.
Yeah, he could win 3 weekly titles, have 3 Champions Week campaigns, and then that's it.
140.
Or something
Shane Ukai 16.
akin to that.
Game shot in the third leg.
That is a 13-darter. The best leg of the match. It's always very nervy.
I guess Mcgherk down to a finish. Parry will be expecting to leave something a little bit more handy.
60. Shane Ukai 164.
That's a 2-treble shot. Big opportunity for Mcgherk here. Break a throw on offer.
Bullseye.
Game shot in the fourth leg. Shane
How
Mcgherk.
impressive is that? John O'Shea was saying last week, why so serious? It's obvious.
100.
Because this is serious business. 103 his average in this final.
80. Shane Ukai
Kurt Parry
40.
may be beaten in the final game once again for a second consecutive series.
Game shot and the match.
What a display
11,
from that man right there, who picks up a second consecutive weekly title. Shane Mcgherk is the king of week 4 for the second time.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 days and 104 matches, it's now time to crown the Series 11 Week 4 MODUS Super Series champion, and that player is Shane Mcgherk. One more time, your champion, Shane Mcgherk.